And we're live. Amazing. Okay. Never again. Oh my god. Alright. It seems like stuff's working. See, I have an item on my calendar that's like every Friday morning before I stream, I'm supposed to do a test stream to make sure that OBS works. Because for some reason, OBS's browser is built against like an old, really old version of Chromium embedded framework, so the OBS that ships with Arch Linux doesn't have a browser source, and then every time if you want the browser source, you just have to build it from source. And it's just like pain. But now we're here. I bet I also forgot to set the stream title, honestly. Yeah, this is one of those days. I'm like, okay. Time to rebuild everything from source. Compiling code's the worst. Alright, thanks everyone for your patience. Problem requests open. As usual. Or we're not too bad today, that's also fine. Alright, there's the first one. Oh god, it's an FE. Ah! Yeah, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, this thing is loud. Solve a plus 1 equals b factorial plus b plus 1. Well, it's not a request. Okay, let me see if this sentence actually translates as claimed. Can't get a translation. Weird. It just says Abbas Baza. 13C4. Isn't C4 like that? Do I not have that? Oh no, I don't have that one. Yeah. Okay. 7N1. Oh man, it's an N1. It's been a while since we had one of those. Okay. What the heck? Sum is 5n minus 4. Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ. MathCounts. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright, is that all? That's some really long hair. Yeah, I've been growing it out. Huh? There we go. Yeah, if you're gonna joke about that, it's probably better to put a /s. I think you should put a /s after it. /s. Oh, there's another one. Is that not a thing people say? Yeah, that thing. Factorial 99.6. Okay. Was there a shortlist in 1999? There has been an IMO shortlist for many years. Definitely 1999 has a shortlist. I think it goes all the way. For a while, the shortlist wasn't sorted by subject. But now the sorting by subject is like started around the 2000s-ish, give or take like a few years. But there has been a shortlist for a very long time. Hey Evan, how can I normally prove collinearity without Menelaus or some projective stuff? I think the correct answer to this is that you should solve the problem. Like, it would be like asking the question, like, how should I solve geometry problems for which the first letter of the problem statement is L? Like, having the problem ask about collinearity does not give you much useful information. Yeah. Like it could literally be anything. Like, it's not helpful to try to use the fact that the problem is asking about collinearity. Yeah, people are writing some stuff. If you don't recognize the stuff, you should just read any book, and it'll tell you what that stuff is. If you do recognize the stuff, you're not going to get any more information out of this question. Yeah. Alright. Should I vote for the easy problem? I'm going to sheep vote the easy problem so I look smart. By which I mean... Actually, I don't know if I vote for one of the two shortlist problems, so I'm not sure which one. I'll vote for the C4. What is Friday night funkin'? Oh, yeah, I don't think that worked. Oh my god. Y'all want the C6. Oh, now I wish I voted for the N1. Oh, God. Oh, something is missing. I'm not playing any music. I was like, why does it feel so quiet today? And the reason is because you're stupid. Go! Alright, so it looks like 1999 C6 is winning. Fine. I'm gonna do the N1 before the C4 anyways, because I think the N1 will probably not take more than like a few minutes. Maybe I should just do the N1 now, actually. The N1 looks really easy. Does it help to ask people to vote for somebody else's problem? Maybe? I don't know. I think it's probably pretty easy to, like, hack the voting system. You know what? I'm gonna still do the N1 first. Because it's easy. Or I think it's easy. I'm saying that it's easy and then I'm just gonna die, is what's gonna actually happen. But I want to... Yeah. Feels like you should just be able to run the N1 over. Then we can do whatever the vote told us to do. Are we voting yet? We finished voting. Yeah, sorry. Stream started late because OBS went run, and I had to recompile it. Alright. What? Why is it showing GVIM? Oh my god, this whole thing is messed up. Thank you, Brian ZJK, for the chair. Wait, actual question. Why was it showing GVIM? Of all things. Okay, I don't know anymore. We'll just... It is what it is. But your mic is quite strange. Is it just for me? What do you mean by the mic is strange? Do I want to know? Is it something I can fix? I hear heaven well. Okay. I'll take that. I'm gonna turn up the fan because it's freaking hot in here. Which type of event dot styles? It's just Beamer. Also, you know something I just found out recently? If you're wearing headphones, you don't need hairpins anymore because the headphones act as hairpins, like a really big hairpin. Okay. Completely useless facts. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Twitch Solves ISL. For once, an actual ISL problem, one of the very few N1 problems that I haven't done yet. for other questions. Alright, so this problem is saying you want to find all pairs of positive integers a and b such that 7 to the a minus 3 to the b divides a to the 4th plus b squared. So the right hand side is already a sum of squares, and the right hand side is a sum of squares. So this already promises us that every factor on the left hand side is going to be like 7 minus a 3 to the b should have only. Okay, so this thing is even. Yeah, it's even. Should have only 2 and 3 mod 4 factors. Or 1 mod 4. Okay, also, what's the solution set? Wait, does like 1, 2 count? Well, I guess it's not. Negative numbers can divide positive numbers, right? Important questions. 81, 49. Oh, 2, 4 is the solution. That's why the numbers are rigged this way. There you go. It's hard to approximate log 3/7 by rationals. I don't know if... Well, okay, yeah. That's fair. But I feel like it's the thing with that is that I feel like it's hard to get like an explicit bound or something. Like, I agree that there's definitely not too many solutions, because unless a over b is really close to log 3/7, that left hand side's too big. But I don't know how you could say exactly. Yeah, a and b are both even. Why are a and b both even? Do I have to worry about if well, we'll just deal with the cases a, b equals... Oh, no, natural numbers means positive, right? Depending on which country you ask. We're going to assume positive because the 0 case, you can also just do by hand. A be greater than 0 by virtue of being American. Okay, there. Just a squared minus b squared? Wait, what? Oh! Okay. Okay, fine. So, left hand side divisible by 4, so must be, so this forces a and b to be even, where a equals 2x and b equals 2y. Yeah, that'll work. So now, 7 to the a. 7 to the a minus 3 to the b is 7 to the 2x minus 3 to the 2y, which is a difference of squares, which is 7 to the x minus 3 to the y, which is some negative thingy, and this is 7 to the x plus 3 to the y, which apparently is supposed to divide 2x to the 4 plus 2y to the 4. If they're both odd, then the right-hand side is 2 mod 4, right? Yeah, so you guys, yeah, because this thing is like... Okay, so yeah, alright, yeah, this is gonna work. So this thing will exceed this thing once x is bigger than like... Oh man, now I have to actually do the bounding. 7 to the x is greater than 16x to the 4 once x... Well, let's just do 32. Once x is greater than 3. Is this a true fact? No, this is false. Oh god. Once x is greater than... This should be fine, right? 625 times 32 is 19,375. And so 32 times 5 to the 4 is, yeah. Wait, what am I talking about? This is just 20,000. And 7 to the 5. Wait, am I a crazy person? Or whatever. 2401, 16800. Oh, do I still not have enough? Oh god. Is it x less than equal to 6? Zero 6, okay. 43 times 343. 117649. It's greater than 32 times 6 to the 4, which is equal to. Well, okay. This is pointless because I need to do the whole thing for y anyways. I actually should be looking for the value with the y threshold. I should be looking for the smallest value such that like 3 to the a is at least 32a to the 4, which I bet is like a less at least 10-ish. 10 should be good enough, right? Because 3 to the 10th is 243 squared. Oh shoot, this might not be enough. No, that's fine. 446, 816, 59,049 is greater than 32. No, it's not enough! No! No! You wrote the powers wrong. One of them is 2. Wait, what? Which one? Oh, wait a minute. Also, like, this doesn't work anyways, right? This is... No. What is this mod 8? Important question. 7 plus 3 is fine. Yeah, no, it's not gonna die right away. X to the 4th plus... Oh, that... Yeah, you're right. Oh, wait, that's actually very useful. Okay, back up! Back up! So I want something like this. Okay, now we're fine, right? Are we not fine yet? We're still not fine. Another 3? We should be fine after another 3. 3 to 11 is 3 times 243 squared is 3 times 59,049. Holy shit, this is so annoying. 177, 147. Someone please check that because I do not trust myself anymore. Is greater than 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus... Okay, so once either variable is at least 11, you're okay. That's what this claim says. I don't want to check the other cases though, holy crap. So, done. Max x y is at least 11. So, what should we do? Should I just go through all the cases? Most of them will fail mod 4. Yeah. By Christmas theorem, we have p to the 4. How does that... We didn't use the Christmas theorem here. I did not invoke a theorem. I mentioned it, but... No, we didn't use it. I agree that we're going to use it momentarily so that I don't have to do a whole crap ton of casework, but we did not quote the theorem, so like We did not use the Christmas theorem yet. Oh, that's the Christmas theorem. Yeah, but we're not using it. We'll use it in just a moment. Like, wait, I'm going to use it in just a moment because I don't want to do like 100 cases. But we did not get anything out of it up to this point. So this is where we are now. And the next thing we're going to do is make a big table. Okay, so we'll put okay, so x equals 1. So we'll put y equals 1 here. Okay, so this was probably not a very smart approach. So what do I have to have? 7 to the x. So by the Christmas theorem, a lot of these cases won't work. Which cases? The ones for which one of these two things is like bad mod 8. Mod 8 is the first mod for which you get information. So the mod I'm trying to avoid is 1 plus 3 is no conclusion. 1 plus 1 is no conclusion. 7 plus 1. Do they all just not tell me anything? Wow, mod 8 does not tell me anything. Are you serious? Mod 8 doesn't tell me anything on the right? Okay, what about the left? 1 minus 3 is 6. And 1 minus 1 is no info, 7 minus 3 is no info, 7 minus 1 is also 6. Okay, so I should be able to kill off half the cases right away. Right, which cases? No, that doesn't work either because the minus sign might actually be, oh my lord. Okay, wait, is there nothing? I don't want to work at 11 cases. Should I optimize it? I should optimize this calculation. Okay, we're gonna do the next thing. Sorry, I wanted 3 to the a here is bigger than. And then I'm going to say 7 to the x is greater than 16x to the 4 plus 4 times 10 squared for x greater than some threshold. And that threshold will be six. 7 to the 6 is equal to 343 squared. Whatever, this is greater than 100,000. This is greater than 16 times 6 to the 4, I believe? I hope. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sure. Okay, so we can erase half this table. I have a non-math question for Evan. What is it like being a math genius? I'm not sure what I don't know if you had anything in mind. I want to be clear, I'm not as good as math as people make me out to be by like a lot. If you want to instead ask the question, what's it like being Evan? It's my life is kind of strange. I will give you that. I spend my time pretending to be a PhD student and then like also doing a billion other things on the side, most of which I do for no good reason. Yeah, I thought this would be quick, but there's a lot of cases. Alright. Buckle up, we're about to expand some numbers. Oh, I don't have Vim Visual Multi enabled on this device? Oh. That's annoying. That should be enabled. That is actually useful at all. 2187 6561 19683 59049. Okay, so these are the powers of 7 and the powers of 3. So what I'm going to do is in each cell, I'm going to try to write a 3 mod 4 prime factor that is the difference either in the sum or in the difference of the two numbers. And if that fails, then I'd be sad. So, like for example, oh crap, the line's in the wrong place. Sir, you were accepted into the PhD program at MIT and have IMO gold medals. How are you not a math genius? I mean, I guess it depends who you ask. I don't know. There's a lot of people that are better at math than me. Well, not only are better than me at math, but are way better than I will ever be. And I have eventually just decided I'm okay with that. Hey, does the 7 and 3 one work? No, it doesn't. Okay, we'll deal with that later. So, 4 too small. Man, this is gonna take a while for me to get used to. Okay, we're just gonna find 23. 346, 107. Is 173 prime? It's prime, but it's 1 mod 4, so that doesn't even help us. Oh. But it's way too big, right? No, it's not. 3, 3, 6, 1296, 1298. Oh my god. Guys, is there a better way to do this? I'm just gonna start. Okay, so 6 to the 4th is 1296, 1298. Okay. Okay. Real talk. Is this thing like ever 1? It can be 2. There's some numbers for which it's 2. Is it ever equal to 1? No, by mod 4. Okay, so I can improve this estimate here to like 2. Does that help? I don't think that actually helped me. Okay, what about this one? If I change this one to 2. I don't know if this is worth it. though. It's like 1 factor of 2. Yeah, 1 factor of 2 means I get to like save 1 value of a, and that's like it. Oh wait, sorry. I put the 2 on the wrong side, like a dummy. It doesn't even help on this one though. Does the 16... It should be a at least 10 was what I was going for. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we can get all of this y equals 10. And here, if I have 7 to the 5th, 2 times 16, 807. Is that better than 16 times 5 to the 4? What is 16 times 5 to the 4? No, it doesn't help anyways. Okay. Alright, I was worth a shot. Have I helped this get into the shortlist? I don't know. Alright, I think it's just faster to do it by hand. There's no point in optimizing this further. Okay, so 2398 times 2404 does not divide. Can I give an absolute bound on... Okay, we have an absolute bound of 2 times 5 to the 4 plus 2 times 10 squared. So this is like 10,400. So as long as... So if 7 to the x minus 3 to the y times 7 to the x plus 3 to the y is greater than 10,400, okay. So I'm just gonna write, instead, here I'm just gonna write big, because I think that's all I need to say. Because here, these powers are so big that they definitely dominate. And then here, instead of no, 40, I actually have to write this up. So 40 doesn't divide... I hate this. 40 doesn't divide 20. Okay, so 32 doesn't divide 32. Wait. Oh yeah, this is the one that works. This is okay. This is the unique solution. And then the next one is 9 and 49, and that has a prime fact. So 40 times 58 shouldn't divide something. Oh my god. I'm not missing anything, right? Is there just something I'm missing? I don't feel like it should be this bad. Watch us find another solution. At this point, I'm like not. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Ah! What did I do? if like another solution showed up, because there's so many cases. Okay, so 20 times 34 doesn't divide. 16 plus 52, and then 27. 22 times 76. There's a prime 19 here that witnesses bandness, so we're okay. And the rest of these are big. $32 times, okay, take it slowly. So 74, 88, this has a prime 11, so that's bad. 32, 130, so I need to check. 32 times 130 doesn't divide 4 to the 4th, which is 256, plus 64, which is 320. And then this is way big, this is huge, this is huger. I think the rest of the rows are just going to say big for mostly, except maybe the first one. So a bunch more cases here to check. So 236 versus... Well, actually, the product... all these are just big, right? For x at least 4. Yeah, well, I mean... So in the end, how many cases did I actually check? Like 8. There's 8 cases that I actually needed to do, and the rest are just the left-hand side's too big. So... Alright, we're done! 7 to the A minus 2 to the B is 0 mod A. Why is it 0 mod A? Oh, I see. Yes, I agree. Yeah. Okay, well, that means I can delete all these cases. Okay, so there are 4 cases. Yeah, I totally believe you that X at least way. Okay, let's write this up. Oh, I still have to do last week's write-ups. Now that this system's actually working. Alright, what did we learn today? Okay, so the only answer... works as minus 49 times 3 to the 4th equals Minus 32 divides 2 to the 4 plus 4 squared equals 32. Sure, this is the only solution. Note the following. The left-hand side is always 0 mod 4. Hence, on the right-hand side, we must have you know, now that I think about it, I wonder if I could have done some sort of jumping type thing. Okay. This means that which further means b is 0 mod 4. How do you get it? Because I'm using Vim and I told Vim to do that. Yeah, like. Okay, so. Plus 3 to the y divides 2x to the 4 plus 2x. Okay. So we're not doing the up-to optimization. So we need this is oops, wrong command. Oh, I don't need dollar signs. Leave out dollar signs. Implies left hand side is 0 mod 4. I think left hand side is literally 0 mod. Oh, no, sorry, I think you're right. Left hand side is always crap. Left hand side is always even. You're right, which implies A and B are. Okay. Don't you love them, guys? I can do this kind of stuff for you. How does your document compile so quickly? Because I'm using a local. This is why I tell people it's not worth using Overleaf and you should just download it locally, right? Because if your computer is the one compiling it, it's faster. If Overleaf server is compiling for you, of course it's slower because it has to, like, Overleaf has to compile it along with however 10 other million documents are being compiled, and then also send the result to you over an internet connection. If you do it locally, it's always faster. This one I can even write out. I don't need to use the Christmas theorem. 74 times 788. Doesn't divide whatever the heck is this. 32 plus 48. Why are you wasting time? My computer can get pretty potato. That's fair. Yeah, I also have pretty nice hardware. No, that's independent. The editor just edits the file. The compilation is done by a completely different thing. There's a concept that people don't have, like, OBS encoding is great at killing my C++ compile times. Oh, I totally believe that. Alright. I feel like I have nothing to say about this other than, like, factor size dash mods. Let's leave it at that. Yeah. I just feel like if you're I just feel like if you're somehow slower than like Overleaf, something is wrong. Like you should just get a better laptop in that case. Like, I agree it varies by system, but I feel like if you're slower than like the speed of an Overleaf server plus the latency of like transmitting the file and rendering it in like fake JavaScript, you should just get a better laptop. Alright, what are we doing next? $19.99 C6. What was the next one, right? I don't have the statements, so I have to pull it up. I feel like I've heard something about this poem somewhere. I don't remember what it was or who said it. No. The local champion one is the one I'm thinking of. What's up with Evan's eye is I'm wearing a contact lens. I'm impressed you can tell. Yes, just one. My two eyes are very far apart in power. Oh my god. Okay, whatever you want. Oh, the IMO is really soon, huh? I wonder if they're going to send me any coordinator info. I still have not gotten anything. Alright, I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back. Oh wait, does that mean I have to do an IMO review? When is the contest? I haven't been paying any attention. Oh, the opening ceremony started already. Really? Wow, okay, I have not been paying attention. No, 14 is testing communication. Okay, never mind. Contest is on 19th. Good luck at IMO. Alright, welcome back everyone. So today we have a problem from 1999, C6. It's like, so you have every integer is 4-colored. You want to show that, what is this condition? Let x and y be odd integers so that x is not equal to y in absolute value. Show that there are two integers of the same color whose difference is one of those like 4 random numbers. Like, okay. I mean, so you want them to not be 0. So there's 2 even displacements and 2 odd displacements. So for example, if it's like 1 and 3, you want 2 things with 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not that informative. Shout out to Math31415926535 from Math31415926535. So if I fix any integer a, and then there's like 4... It has 4 neighbors, or is it 8? There's like 8 neighbors, or something to that effect. Some of these might be... This condition is so random. Ugh. So if A is some color, let's assume not. If A is red, then A plus X and A plus Y are the same non-red color. Or sorry, are different non-red colors. And similarly, A minus X and A minus Y are different non-red colors. And then A plus X yeah, but I feel like it's not, I don't know if it's useful to phrase it as a graph or something. Unless you think the graph is not planar. We could find a subgraph which is not planar. Wait, that doesn't imply... No, that's why it doesn't help anyways. You could find you could just find a subgraph in these 5 colors. But I feel like this is already like... So A plus X and A minus Y are different non-red colors. And A minus X and A plus Y are different non-red colors. Also, the 2 colors, like this color and this color, are both different. Plus X, 0, X, Y. A plus X plus Y also has a pretty strong constraint, right? Actually, what's the odd condition for? No idea. Is there a counterexample if I drop the odd condition? I feel like I don't expect there to be one. I don't know, I feel like if you're doing a mod 4 coloring, you want X and Y to be odd, right? A plus X, A plus X, Y, A plus X plus Y. Oh, is it actually a clique? Oh, it's actually a clique. I'm stupid. You're totally right. I didn't realize there were quite that many edges. So for any A, set A plus X, A plus X plus Y, A plus Y, A plus X plus Y is a clique. Wow. Oh, I didn't realize there were that many edges. Okay. And then let's shift things by minus X. So A minus X, A plus Y minus X, A plus Y is a clique. Also, can I do something with A plus X minus Y, Mm. That's all a problem condition gives? Just the clique? Really? Is equivalent to that? No, we haven't used the x minus y here yet, right? Like here, there's no... The distances are x, y, x, y... Oh no, that is... Oh, it does use the x minus y. Oh, never mind, I stand corrected. Has all 4 colors. Never mind, I stand corrected. So what? That means I'm unlikely to get more information out of it? Yeah. Missing odd. I agree it's missing the odd condition. But... I mean, it's saying that there's this thing and x and y are odd. So why are x and y odd? Does something happen if like one of them's even and the others are odd? Maybe it's just there so that like x is not 2y. Because I feel like the odd having one of them even doesn't actually help you very much. If I do like 5 2, 5 2 7 3, I could have gotten that as 2 5 or 3 7. No wait, hang on. What? 3 odd numbers, not even. Okay, I don't know. I feel like this is the kind of problem where I should get my iPad out because like I want to like draw some pictures. But the iPad is charging. Should I get it? Let's just get it. Where did I put my Apple Pencil? God damn it, I never know where anything is. Alright, one moment please, I'll be right back. Alright. Yeah, 1,3 you can just find a kif of. Okay, so like basically what's happening is like we have these things that look like this, where this red thing is X and this green one is Y. And whenever I have this, I'm promised that these 4 nodes are different. Those 4 are pairwise different colors. So you know, I should just link the Nightbot hunt to the actual hunt page, or the thing that's currently the mint. Then write the numbers in the grid as AB equals AX plus BY. Z squared to AX plus B. Okay. Alright, everyone's telling me I should draw a grid. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, so the claim is that okay, that's good. Yeah. So you have this, and then like the claim is that 4 points that look like this are different colors, like red, green. I'm not gonna remember the colors. Well, we'll just present something like this. Okay, yeah, that's gonna do it. You can classify all colorings for Z squared, and then they are not going to lift to valid coloring. Yeah, when you push it down to Z. Oh, that's so good. What are the valid colorings? Like, can I... Is the only coloring, like, just the periodic one? Can I do this and have it not blow up on me? I feel like it's gonna blow up on me. This would have to have... Well, actually, it might not. Yeah, if you have A, B, C, D, B, A, that should get you everything. Yeah, if you have this shape anywhere, that should get everything. Okay. So this might actually work out then if A and B are even. Who was the genius that put this title? I forgot already. You can check the review. Scroll up a bit. Alright, yeah, that's good. Once you draw the grid, you know what's happening. Okay, that's C6. What even happened? We drew a grid and the problem instantly died. Wow. Well, basically what happens is the problem condition ends up being saying that you have a coloring of z squared such that in any unit square, the four colors are different. But such colorings of z squared are both like fairly constrained and also very easy to describe. And because you know how to describe the colorings on the z squared, you can check that none of them project downwards to the way you want. Oh, I'll write it up. I may not write out the details of the ending because lazy us, but also apparently I need to log into Discord. okay. How can you sum up said idea? I think, well, so my viewers caught it before me, but I think the way you come up with it is that you're looking at A and B anyway. Like, how do I say it? When you start actually sinking your teeth in, like suppose I gave you concrete values of not A and B, X and Y, like 3 and 17, which just as an example. What you will see is you'll immediately start trying to get things that involve like 3 and 17, and then like 14 starts showing up, and then like you do 20. So basically what you see is you're adding combinations of 3 and 17 all the time. And it's actually easier to keep track of what's going on if you remember like how many 3s you used and how many 17s you used, not just like the total displacement, right? Like it's more useful to have the like -2 times 3 plus 1 times 17 is more useful data than just the number 11. It's easier to keep track of like what you've used already. So the grid is a really nice way to phrase it, but I think it basically boils down to the fact that you want to keep track of the coefficients, not just the number you get. Yeah. Okay, so then we construct a coloring so chi from E to okay. So we lift it to a coloring A, B, A, B plus 1, A plus 1, B, A plus 1, B plus 1. I really should write XA plus YB here. Okay, but do I want to write up the rest of it? I don't really want to write up the rest of it, honestly. Once there's such a I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's the ending. Normally I feel bad like leaving out details like this, but I think writing up the ending is really annoying. I really like a bit of Euclid intuition. Right. Alright, what's next? 13C4. Thank you, Cold Codfish and Ian, for the follow-up. Okay, so actually, I remember what this C4 is about because I remember not solving it when I was a kid. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, this is a different one. I was thinking of C5. Okay, I think C4 is also quite funny. The lift is not, yeah, I think that's where you use FY odd. Because it would tell you have a certain like symmetry that isn't in the valid colorings. We should do C5 in stream. I actually have not done that one yet either. Okay. Oh, and for the people that were using it earlier. Okay. Okay, welcome back. So now we have IMO Shortlist 2013 C4, where so you have a positive integer and a partition into k parts is like something. So n is fixed, a is some fixed thing. You want to build a partition out of things in A, and you want to show that into R parts. You want to show that if you can do it, you can do it with at most cube root 6n different parts, regardless of the set A. To which I say, really? That seems really small. Really? Cube root 6n? Okay, So it's sort of like you start from a partition, I guess, and you want to somehow combine some stuff, maybe. Oh wait, no, hang on. I need to read a little. Okay, this is a little confusing. It's you take a partition with the smallest number of parts. So like a partition of the shortest possible length. You want to show that in the shortest possible length, there are at most cube root 6n different parts. So the partition might be quite long, but you want to show that. Oh, that's weird. You sort the partitions by the number of parts with multiplicity, and then you want to prove a statement without multiplicity. What the heck? Okay. Fine. So I guess this is going to be this kind of thing where if you have a bunch of different numbers, some of them are going to collide. How big is cube root 6n? Like if n is 1,000, cube root 16. This is gonna be something dumb. Oh no. Alright, so let's suppose that n is exactly given by e1, a1, plus, let's say, EM, AM, for some M greater than cube root 6M. And my goal is to show that I can mash some stuff together. What does mash mean? I'm not really sure, but we'll find out pretty soon. I'm actually going to try value of n, because I'm having a hard time seeing this in my head. What value of n you all want to try? How about 288? So if I'm trying to write 288 as the sum of 12 things, like the smallest the sort of min case looks something like this. The way this cube root 6n is going to come from is there's going to be some crappy inequality where you're like, by pigeonhole something something, and then you solve the inequality, and the inequality gives you cube root 6n. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. But so okay, there's an example where it's supposed to be tight. So if I actually use every part, what's the total sum? It's like 66. But if I actually use every part, then some of them can merge, right? So, oh my god. So the first thing is that no AI should be the sum of any previous AI. So this is actually the wrong example to look at. No AI should be sum of any previous AI. Does that give you a lower bound? On like sum, free, something? I don't freaking know. So, okay, here's an example. Now, 13 plus stuff up through 24 is 37. There are 12 things. So that's actually too big. Okay, so here's my question for Twitch chat. If you have a set of m numbers, and no number is the sum of two smaller ones, what's the smallest possible value of their entire sum? Because it's not 1 plus 2 plus blah, blah, plus m anymore. It's something a lot bigger than that. It might be on the order of... I don't know what it would be on the order of. So the other thing that should be true is that, like, there's no like thing that we just saw. No, my question is, I have m numbers, and no number is the sum of any two smaller numbers. How small can you make this set? So like if you try to do it greedily, you get like 1, 2, 4. Eight. Powers of 2, which is really bad. Yeah, is m plus 1 through 2m the best you can do? Can you like prove that something bad happens if you... something better than that? Seven's bad because 7 is 1 plus 2 plus 4. So if you do it greedily, you get the powers of 2. Yeah. So you don't want powers of 2. Yeah, I think so. I have m+1 through 2m. I think that's probably the best, but I'm not 100% sure. It's weird because m+1 through. Well, actually, no. This might be optimal. Okay, suppose it was that. How big is m+1? The size of this is, so there are m numbers whose average is 3m+1/2. So this is like m squared is. I want to push it down to cube roots. But like, what if A is just that set? Really? Hang on. Now I'm not sure the problem is true. Like, why can't I just do like this up till, and then add some more junk later? Is the issue that like 13, 11, 14 can merge? Okay, wait. Let me actually work out what it is. So 6 things with 2, 2, 2, 66. I'll write down it explicitly because I think this is a case where I want to be able to see what's going on. Can you use 1993 C2? I don't know what that is. I want an extra 66, right? Maybe. Well, let me figure out why it's the answer's on the order of a cube root and not on the order of a square root. I feel like something's happened. There's another step that I need that we don't have yet. So right now the right hand side is 222 and the left hand side is 288, so I need to add 66 more. And I want to make things big. I want to not have many parts. So like 2 like that. So apparently there should be a better something that uses fewer parts than this. Yeah, so like for example 13 plus 14 plus 15 is divisible by 21. So I could take these 3 things and swallow them into here, I think. So the actual stronger condition... Oh, okay. Then I will avoid reading the C2. But yeah, I think what's actually happening is like... So I have these AIs that are in the partition. And originally I was just thinking like, okay, if you don't want AI plus some subset sum to equal a multiple of AK. But in general, you actually like don't want like AI1 plus AI2 and stuff to be divisible by you don't want this to be contained inside the ideal. I'm going to say You don't want it to be generated by a linear combination of larger things. So here, if like 13 plus 14 plus 15 is even like 20 plus 22 is not good, because then I could trade this chunk for that. So that's a really strong condition. I don't know if I can actually use the whole condition. Like, I want to say, you take the... Oh, Jesus Christ. So I wonder if you like take the smallest bunch and then look at all the sums those generate. I wonder if it's just big enough. Because you only need like 2-ish things here for Chicken McNugget to work its stuff. Well, I guess the only case you're worried about is if like the largest things share common factors. Oh, that's lame. I was hoping that like maybe like... See, if AK and AK minus 1 were co-prime, then this will definitely cause problems. I think. Wait, what if all the parts are really small except for 2 huge ones at the end? I guess maybe... That could happen, I guess. Seems pretty crappy though. So where do I cut it? Evan, why so laggy? Am I lagging a lot? Okay. If you have cube root 6, so I need to do like, so how many, you need to replace some parts with some other parts. There's some parts, so if there's at least cube root 6 and different parts, some of the parts have size like end of the 2/3-ish. Like, I feel like I'm worrying about a case that should be the easiest case if like some of the parts are way bigger than the others. If you have such parts, you know, that's actually good for you because that sort of artificially inflates n. Is this title real or just clickbait? What do you think? Take a wild guess. Some people have too many channel points to burn. Ugh. If I oh my god, kids. What if I just take the... This is gonna get really ugly if I do this. But it ought to work. Alright, this... I don't know, this is gonna pan out. No, actually no, that's actually really... No, that's not gonna work. Wait, this feels to me like it's implausible that I feel like this bound is probably not very sharp. It feels like it should be way bigger than cube root 6n. Or way, you should be able to get like way smaller than cube root 6n parts. So with that many parts, you have like... What if I just say like, no, that doesn't work. Yeah. I was mentioning that it's a little weird. It's like they're sorting by the number of parts used, but then the bound is about the number of distinct parts used. Um, I really want to divide a common factor and try to do some Euclid crap. uh, well, so like no subset of A1 through AM minus 2 adds up to an element of AM minus 1 AM. If it wasn't for that GCD being possibly not 1, I would be much happier right now. What if I look at how long am I going to have my hair grow to? I haven't decided yet. I like the long hair more though. I think this definitely looks better. I wanted to have like girl length hair for a really long time. like in your sleep. I'm sorry. Okay, let me do some dumb stuff. All right. So the number of possible sums obtained by taking two-thirds m, one-third m. Two-thirds is actually pretty big. Can we do like one-third and one-half or something? Is at least m squared over 4. What I'm hoping is like some of these intersect or something. Oh, actually here. Suppose we take I. We'll call it I. Suppose we consider a subset of I of the A's. The number of subsets, the number of possible sums you can get is at least so this is probably the end thing. What? It should be I times n minus I, because what you do is you start with the I bottommost, and then you take the top one and you pop it up a bunch of times, and then bzz, 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 right? So okay, and they need to all be different. So actually it's like +1, I think. Sum from I equals 0 to m. Okay, so this might have the right order. So I bet this is like bigger than n, right? Oh, sorry. I don't want to compute this. Can someone compute this for me? Okay, fine, I'll do it. I've learned from experience that when I ask Twitch chat to help me compute something, they never do. Okay, so this is going to be about... Okay, this is where the cube comes from, right? So it's like... Okay, easy does it. We factor out mn plus 1 over 2, and then it's like... 4m minus 1 over 6 plus m. And so we're just going to drop all the... Uh, 3m plus 3. Oh my lord. And you blame us for not helping. I mean, just because I'm good at doing calculations doesn't mean I like doing calculations. Let me make that clear. Plus 9 minus 3. Okay, is this working? Something's wrong. Or... So at each layer. So layers like, so 1 at a time, 2 at a time, and so on. I feel like this is just like way bigger. This is like 2n, right? It's bigger than 2n. So something's wrong. Did I drop a factor somewhere? But it's entertaining. I mean, that's what I'm here for, so I'll do the calculation. I just like to complain about it because it's also entertaining. Wait, am I just... Is the problem just generous by a factor of 2, or did I screw up? I feel like I'm surprised it's like that far off. You got something wrong. Yeah, that's what I figured. What did I screw up? The 4m minus a 6th. Oh. Yeah. This should be 4m. Okay. See, I'm also not good at doing calculations either. So yeah, sorry, this should be about m-thirds. Okay. Okay, there we go. Minus 1 over sign greater than n. Contradiction. And we did it! Yeah, okay, so that's where the qubit 6n comes from. I think whenever there's like a qubit 6n or some random thing like that, it's usually something like this. Like, like you do some global estimate and then figure out what the global estimate works for. The number of distinct terms. It seems like a different question. I don't know. I feel like partitions are just hard or something. Like, partition theory is really hard. I feel like I didn't use that much though, because really what I want to do is say something like, not only is like the subset sum like, but also because I'm allowing multiplicity, I should also be able to replace this thing, right? This condition is much stronger than what I actually used. I only used like sums not equal, but really something like this should be true too with the multiplicity. So I think the truth is probably closer to log n than to qubit n. But I don't know if I can prove it easily. Let me see if the official shortlist says anything to that end. Because I bet that the true answer is closer to log n. Or maybe polylog. But like, and not like qubit n. And I find it maddening. So I feel like the page that tells you about the year should also just link to the shortlist for that year, because the shortlist is pretty important. Oh, what the heck? Never mind, qubit isn't actually sharp. Huh. Okay. Alright, let's wrap this up. Alright, that's 3 shortlist problems today. That means I can play video games now, right? Well, let me see what the other requests were. Okay, so suppose we have an optimal partition. Claim this, in order for this to be optimal, it follows that for any subsets I and j of the index set, if I not equal to j, then otherwise claim this will be enough. Claim given a partition. So there are at least, so okay, possible sums obtained from over index sets I subset y and sort A1 start with A1 k plus 1 k plus 2 okay. Visualize by moving AK to n, then move AK plus 1 to an minus, and so on. Very care. The sums we get must all be different. Between layers and bounded by n. So we have n plus 1 is at least, okay, we'll just replace every I with k. Yes, I am a Vim user. I am a very diehard Vim user. I've been using Vim for 10 years. Probably more, actually. 10, 11 years? 11 years. Little Mopper Evan Vim. Yeah. I don't know when exactly I learned Vim, honestly. It must have been in high school, though. I learned a lot of useful skills in high school because my high school was quote unquote only a 90th percentile school. Or actually, my high school might even have been like a 99th percentile school in terms of just like any metric of academic strength. But because it was like quote unquote only 90th percentile, it meant I had like a lot of time to goof off. Yeah. Thank you, Dotted Calculator, for 10 months. It's great to have you. But yeah. I know a kid who's been hardcore Linux Vim everything since like 7th grade. Yeah, that's me. I have been using this stuff for a while. And I'm stubborn and easy. Honestly, like... I feel like most people feel like they wasted a lot of time in high school. And I feel like when I look back, a lot of the skills that I have now are built off of things I did well in high school. Like, I did not take random AP classes for no reason. I learned how to use computers. I learned math. I learned how to work hard. I don't know. What's the title referring to? IMO Shortlist. Troll global. Meta. Start 9th grade and... Okay, we do we have time for one more problem? We do, but I'm really hungry. I'll do one more problem. But I'll try to find one that doesn't take too long. Okay, so we did the C4. We did the C6. We did the N1. Let's do the factorial one. Do an eating stream. You might be right. The use of what's the use of 1986 problem? But yeah, I will say that if I was giving advice to my high school self, it would be something like, the most important things right now for you: learn how to learn how to code, and get in the habit of doing things well. Is there anything else I would say? That might be the most important things for high schoolers. I feel like there's something else I should have in that list that I'm not remembering. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Number 4. Ignore all the advice that people give you, because most of it is wrong. I'm lying! This sentence is false. Why do you like math? I like thinking generally, and I think Math Olympiad has a lot of space to design like problems that are fun to think about, that are also fair. In some sense. There's a thing about math that's really nice, which is that like math is fair. Like everyone. How do I say it? Universal might be like the correct word. What do you think of blockchain and AI? I don't have strong opinions on it. I also don't know much about it. I am of the impression that AI is taking over the world, though. So, but okay, actually, okay. I don't know very much about AI, but my impression of AI is that at some point someone figured out that there's these things called neural nets, where if you repeatedly run optimization, you apply linear algebra and stir, basically. Like you're like, okay, you have these neural nets and then there's these weights. And the way the programs are designed is you figure out the choice of correct weights. How do you choose the weights correctly? You run it through a ton of data and repeatedly do like, you use linear algebra to optimize parameters. And for reasons that nobody can understand, this actually works really well. You stir the linear algebra, the weights will actually do what they're supposed to, and no one knows why. In particular, your program is literally like a sequence of coefficients. So it's not like you can kind of tell what the program is doing sometimes, but not, it's literally a sequence of numbers. It's worse than code. At least code is written for humans to read and machines to execute. The numbers are just like, they're just numbers. And no one has any idea why this works. That's my understanding. That's my understanding of machine learning, which may or may not be clearly incorrect because I don't know very much machine learning. But the numbers don't lie. What do you think of 2017 G6? Please no. A and GC is the hardest. It depends on like what you mean by hard. Even like if you want what's the most like that appears on contests, well actually even that's biased because like combo is taking over the world. I think the ceiling for difficulty, number theory might be the one that actually has the biggest ceiling, because it's really easy for Olympiad number theory to like, tiptoe into the border of some stuff. But in practice, IMO 6 tends to be combo, so like shrug, there's been a 3-6 combo every year for a long time. I heard Otis is really good for meeting Liwa. You know what else is good for meeting Liwa? Coming to the stream. We're just goofing off. Can you do my favorite ISL queue? If I'm not spoiled on it, I'll do it. If it's a 17G6, I'm definitely spoiled on it. It's measuring device to get a certain output. Oh, what's 2067? Have I done it? I haven't done it. Okay, you can propose it next time. Machine learning ethics is really complicated too. But I don't know. I feel like even the machine learning is already like really hard. Okay, let's get started. So, new problem. We want to find all solutions to a squared plus a equals b factorial plus b plus 1 factorial and positive integers. So let's just factor out the b factorial, alright? B factorial times 1 b plus 2. Wait, have we done this problem before? I swear I've seen it somewhere. Hang on, did we do this? Okay. I feel like I remember working on this somewhere, but I don't remember where. Seems really familiar. B plus 1. I don't know if I want to put the b plus 1 on both sides. I don't think the factorials are semantically that much nicer. God. Wait, can someone confirm this was... I remember someone asked something that looked like this on Discord, and we just concluded that there was probably no elementary solution. Can someone confirm this is not that problem? Because I think it is, but I can't find it. Yeah. Some of this was posted in Discord, and we just okay, it's this one. Someone posted it on AOPS, and no one has been able to solve it. And circumrectangular hyperbola mentioned seeing it in a research paper, so probably out of scope. Just saying. Alright. Okay, for people who are curious. Okay. Never mind. We're gonna do USAMO 1986 2 instead, because I don't think I'm gonna solve this if I try it. Is not known to be solved. Yeah. Alright, welcome back to USAMO 1986 problem 2, where you have a non-empty set S of real numbers, and you look at all possible sums of their subsets, and you want to show that something, I don't know. You want to put the sums into n groups such that there's a factor of 2 at most between each group. So do I just use induction? No, probably not. That seems too brittle. What does happen if I use induction and then consider adding in the smallest actually, no, this might work. I was thinking biggest for a moment. The smallest is much better. If I just do it for all the, like, oh, S is real numbers. Oh my god, I hate this. It had to be real number. Okay. We're gonna pick X. Wait, what? Oh, it's positive integers. Okay. I saw real numbers here and I was like, okay, never mind. Okay, so we're gonna let A be minimal. It says positive integers, but that never matters here because you can... If it's true for integers, it's true for rationals, and if it's true for rationals, it'll be true for reals just by approximation. So we're gonna look at the smallest one. And you assume everything else is partitioned into sets. Or into classes. So now you add in the element little a. And hope that nothing breaks, I guess. Or sorry, yeah, positive reals. Yeah. Or negatives. Well, negatives make it harder for me to do the induction I wanted to. Okay, so anyways, so first we classify everything, or first we group everything that doesn't have A in it. And this will give me, like, you know, M1 to 2M1, M2. Well, it'll give us some intervals. And these intervals take care of all the stuff that has... When was the last time someone mentioned a negative number? When we were playing Hanabi and the pace was negative because we are dying. Okay, so now the problem is that maybe your little a just barely increases all the intervals. That would be incredibly sad, actually. Yeah, this might be too brittle. Yeah, I think this is too brittle. But I really feel like the small set... Oh, whatever. Okay, here's something else. The greedy... Does, like, a greedy algorithm provably work? Like, you take the smallest thing and you make it, like... Oh, when all the numbers are close to each other. Okay, I agree. Here's a different question. If I do a greedy thing, so you take the smallest thing, which I guess will just be the singleton, and you Yeah, so greedy has to work. So let's just try to show greedy works. Do I want a greedy from the top or from the bottom? Like I can either say start by taking one interval to be sum of s and then sum of s over 2, or I can take the smallest thing and the second smallest thing. Bottom might be easier to control. Okay. So our first group will be from A to 2A, I guess. Now what? Actually, there's literally no set. This only gets one set. That's kind of sad. Literally, the smallest person is by themselves. So I can't induct after doing this? Are you Okay. First K elements. Do you want me to sort them? Let's sort them. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna let A equals A1, A2. To A1. And then the next group. So what's the... Is the claim that there's like nothing between A1 and... Is that true? This seems way too good to be true. I don't believe this. But if I look at... Is it true that you can't get between 2A1 and A1 plus A2? Is that a true statement? That might be true, actually. No, this is definitely false. Yeah, you can just have a one element that's like 5, 7, 12, 11. If A1 is 5, A2 is 7, and A3 is 11. Oh, A2 could also. It just feels weird to me that we know like what the first group should be, but we don't. We basically can't say anything about the second group. Wait, I don't know if are you sorting the other way with A1 biggest? I think he's sorting the other way with A1 biggest. So it's like if A1 is bigger than... Oh, no. Never mind. I don't know why that's censored. Choose AI such that A... So you want something that's... You need exactly n classes. You might be right. I think you should sort top down if you're going to go this route. Yeah. Okay, so fix an index I with the property that AI is greater than sum of the entire thing. We're going to sort top down. Sort A1 bigger than... Yeah, this will work. This is smart. Fix any index k with the property that this holds. Then do k classes for the sums between and sigma a, and by induction handle the remaining n minus k cases. By induction handle that's so smart. Okay, good job, team. So it's top down. It's not bottom up, top down. All right. Good job, team. That was good. 4 problems today. This is a good problem, actually. I think this could be an IOI problem. Don't you think? Because it's actually, the construction is an explicit algorithm. I think this should go in the IOI unit. Yeah, if the inequality is false for every k, then when you add up, you get a contradiction. So here, induction hypothesis. Okay, beautiful. Combinatorics algorithm. Do a meme problem I'll send you and you'll curse the proposal. I think I'm probably done for today. Sign in next stream. I'm really hungry. I don't know why I'm so hungry today. Normally I am fine without food. Donk. Oh yeah, well, problems that we do last stream. Should I do the write-ups for that? I should do last stream's write-ups too. And then we can have the ALPS post party. Well, I guess we only did 2 problems last. (2014-83) looks annoying as heck to write up. Oh no. All right, let's post some stuff on ALPS first. Oh, but before I do that, please empty. I made a fork recently, right? Of the very important. Oh, this has been updated. Nice. Why didn't anything happen? Oh, is it because I'm not signed in? I think I had to sign in first. What? Hey, this is not... Nothing happened. Why? Excuse me. Seems like something went wrong. Reference error. ALPS is not defined. Okay. That's Grease Monkey's fault, I think. Never mind. We're gonna turn this one off. And we're going to do... Nice. Cool. Otherwise, it's such a waste of vertical space. Okay, and then we had 2 shortlist problems, right? I think one of them I didn't write it properly, so I won't post that one. But I'll post this 2017 C4 and 2007 N1. Is this a Hanabi clue? Wait, what? I have a double period somewhere. Freaking. It's called bad. All right, good work. Okay, so what? I don't really want to write up the other 2, honestly. It's just the 2014 A3 that he's writing up, right? I'll do it later. Yeah, I think I'm gonna adjourn for today. I want food. Because I'm in Pacific time now, so. What are your IMO ACGN order guesses? I don't know. Whatever's on the shortlist, which I don't really know much about. Yeah, also we'll probably get at least 1 problem from each area. Honestly, CAG and CC would not surprise me at all. We'll see. All the problems are good. Maybe last year's algebra section inspired people to send algebra proposals for this year, but then again, probably not. Alright, see y'all.